guys, I didn't just finish my treatment. I did my treatment maybe about an hour ago, but I slept in this morning because I was really tired after all day yesterday. It was a very fun day, but we were at the fair for quite a few hours, and then I stayed up to watch the Tampa Bay Lightning game, and so I didn't go to bed till like almost 2 a.m. because after the Lightning game we watched Manifest. So it was a very fun but long day. So I slept in this morning, but I did my treatment. I took Panda out, and now I just took all my meds so I can eat some lunch. And it is crazy to me, actually I think I just put it back in the kitchen, but it's crazy to me. I pulled out a new box of Orkambi because they come with a month's supply, and then there's 4 boxes inside that big box that are for a week at a time, and I was out of the 1 week, so I pulled out a new week. And as I've been taking it this week, I've been like, well, if everything goes like it's supposed to, I'm not gonna finish this week of Orkambi. Actually, if everything goes like it's supposed to, tomorrow is gonna be my last day taking it, and that is just, I still can't wrap my head around that one. It's like, I've been taking this almost 5 years, because I started in 2015. So as I'm taking it every day, it's like, wow, this is really happening. I'm really making the switch, and I don't think it'll feel completely real until I have Trikafta in my hands, but it's like, wow, this could be my last little week of Orkambi, and it's crazy. But overall, feeling pretty good today. I thought I might be a little bit sore just because of all the walking we did yesterday, but I'm not sore at all. And actually have a fair amount of energy, so might take Panda for a walk later on tonight. I'm also waiting until it hits 3 o'clock because on that full watch, I'm watching the horses out in the pasture from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I can't watch her then, but she goes back in her stall at 3, and then I can start on a full watch again. But I just heard the microwave go off, so I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Yeah, so it's a few hours later, and I was going to take Panda for a walk, but it's currently 87 with the heat index of 91, so that's going to wait. Florida in February, it's a nice, pretty, like, blue, sunshiny day, but it's hot. In fact, I was seeing these posts going around on Facebook today, only like, it was like saying only 30 days till spring or something like that, and I was like, no, it's already summer, okay? I don't need it to get hotter, because here in Florida I've learned that we kind of go back and forth, like weather-wise in February, but we don't cool down again until like November. So like November to January is our little bit of respite, and then like mid-February to November it's just hot, which I can't completely complain about because I have always been a hot weather person. But at the same time, when I want to walk my dog and it's 91 degrees outside, it's a little excessive for February. But can you guys also believe that that February is almost over? Like, we're more than halfway through the month now, and it seems like it's gone. Well, the first half of it kind of dragged because I was sick, but in the same way, February 1st when I went to the ER seems like a million years ago. But at the same time, it feels like it went really fast because I have a flight coming up next Friday, and I was going through the cat just licked my ankle. I was going through a couple days ago, and I was like, oh wow, I am literally like, this is my last full week at home before I fly to Arkansas. Like, I leave next week, and it's already Tuesday. It's like I'm leaving in like a week and a half, and I don't know where the month went. I'm going because I have a final dental adjustment on these on March 4th, which I'm not sure how much adjusting they're gonna need, because after the first, I guess the first 4 days, maybe 3 days, it was a little bit uncomfortable because they were pushing on my top teeth, but they feel fine. They feel natural. There's no pain from them or my regular teeth. There's no problems eating. Like, they feel completely good. So I'm kind of hesitant to be like, well, how much are you gonna mess with them? Because I don't want to go through that period of, it's kind of like braces in a way. I don't want to go through that period of pain again when feel like I'm eating pretty well. So I'm gonna bring that up with the dentist on the 4th. But if they need a little bit of adjustment, like I know I had kind of a high bite on one side and he ground it down as much as he could, the porcelain, not my tooth, then maybe they have to adjust that a little bit. I don't know, but I'll be like, for the most part, they're fine. So we'll see. But because of that, I'm going back because he said he wanted to see me one more time, because I talked to him. I was like, well, I'm gonna be transferring everything over to Florida Care, and he's like, I just want to see you one more time to make sure everything is good with these before we, you know, kind of end everything here. So that's why I'm going back. But yeah, I was like, wow, I fly next week. This is crazy. And kind of excited, guys. You know me, I love flying, and I'm going through Houston, which I did back in January, but this time I get to get off the plane, and I have 4 hours to kill in Houston Hobby Airport. So I'll be exploring that quite a bit. But yeah, basically all that to say that I can't believe that we are almost in the month of March already in this year. So crazy. But I'm so excited for daylight savings time. Actually found out that daylight savings is happening the Saturday. I fly back on the 7th, and that's when daylight savings time. So I'm gonna lose an hour of sleep when I already don't get back into Tampa until 12:30 at night, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm so excited for it, because then it'll be getting dark. Yeah, unless I have a vlog. Okay. Then it'll be getting dark at 7:30 instead of 6:30. But anyway, so for now, just watching some YouTube, waiting for, I talked to my sister for an hour, and basically just waiting for it to cool down a little bit so I can take the panda boy out. Well, that was one big bucket of stress. You can pretty much disregard everything I said in my previous clip about when I was leaving my appointment and when I was coming back, because that has completely all changed. So I was sitting here, and I'm gonna upload this after I take Panda out, after I tell you guys what happened, but because it's like 6 o'clock now. But I was sitting here, and I got a call, and I recognized it as the dentist's office, and I was like, this cannot be good, because they're not going to call me to confirm my appointment 2 weeks in advance. So I answered, and just like I expected, they were like, yeah, your appointment on the 4th has been canceled. And I swear, this can never just be simple and easy, ever. So I was like, now I get to do all this rearranging. So I had to figure out when the last day of our vacation going to Orlando was, because we're going to Orlando in mid-March, and then I had to figure out when I could get the appointment, so then I got the appointment for March 25th. And then I was like, well, now I need to change my flights because I can't afford to pay for all new flights. And I have to say, this one part of it was so easy, so thank you, Southwest. This is why I always fly Southwest, guys. I've never had a problem with them. They made it so easy to change my flights, and very cheap. It was $7 to change my flights, and that was it. So now I am leaving on March 18th to go, and coming back on the 30th. So basically, instead of leaving in a week, I'm leaving in a month. But seriously, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. This, every single solitary time. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed about too is, I was telling you guys, I was really excited to explore Dallas Airport, and yeah. I'm leaving, I'm going Little Rock to St. Louis, change planes. I mean, not Dallas Airport. I've been to Dallas. Houston Airport. Going Little Rock to St. Louis, change planes in St. Louis, and I only have a 15-minute layover, so that's fun. And then St. Louis to Houston, stay on the plane, Houston to Little Rock. So I don't get to see Houston. Then on the way back, I'm doing Little Rock to St. Louis, change planes in St. Louis, longer layover this time. St. Louis to New Orleans, stay on the plane, New Orleans, Tampa. So I've never been to New Orleans, period, but don't get to go to the airport. It's St. Louis and St. Louis, so that's fun. Oh my gosh. I guess the only silver lining here is I get 3 flights, or 6 flights instead of 5, because it's 3 on the way out and 3 on the way in, but I can't with them anymore. I just can't with them. I swear, if they call me on the before the 25th and say that my appointment is canceled again, I'm gonna go off, because I'm not even sure I can change my flights after changing my flights. I think you're only allowed to do that once. And it... That's how I feel. But it's cool. Everything was figured out. So... yeah. I'm not very happy with them right now. At all. But... at least it was, I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive to change those flights, so at least that was easy. So I'm going to go take Panda for a walk, and then upload this and try not to hit something. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.